Alright, I think it's time I make a video on this. I've been kind of hesitant on making a video like this because I've just been waiting for news to come out for like a month now, and we're really not getting much of anything. It's been kind of frustrating to, check out the Twitter and then see a new tweet and it's just a screenshot. Then we go scroll down a little bit more, another screenshot, which I want to make this clear that having teasers is fine. I have no problem with that. It's just gotten to the point now where it's just too much. It's too much teasing, and we're not getting any information. We don't even know when the game is even coming out. The only speculation that we have to go off of is from a Motorsport Games business report, where they're saying that the game is going to come out in the third quarter of this year, which the third quarter of this year would be in September. I'm going to assume late September, because if it's going to be early September, then we should be getting stuff by now. And it's totally understandable for people to be skeptical, because every other Heat game, Heat Evolution 2, 3, and 4, minus Heat 5, but all the other Heat games, when they come out September, we usually get a trailer of some capacity between July 8th and the 15th. So I get it. I get why people are annoyed. I'm annoyed. It's just gone on way too long. And there is some big questions of when this is coming out. Are they hiding something? Is this game just gonna be NASCAR 15 but with nicer graphics and a paint booth? Like, is that what it's gonna be? I don't know. But I mean, we just keep getting teases among teases of stuff. Which again, graphically it looks good. I don't think there's anyone's gonna debate that. But graphics aren't everything. That doesn't save the game. In fact, we've been dealing with subpar graphics since Jesus Christ, Heat Evolution. Even by the time I got to Heat 4 and 5, it was still behind on where it should be. So to actually have graphics that are respectable for modern day, then yay, you're getting the bare minimum. But that's not gonna make me jump up and down, rip my clothes off. That's just I can't say we, but I've been burned many times from these games over the years. So I'm skeptical, and especially with them using like elements or stuff of the rFactor 2 engine. That also leaves more questions of how are the AI going to be, because the rFactor 2 AI at ovals are atrocious. So how will they do that? Will that be properly done? I don't know, but there's a lot of worry in that. So, and also the user interface for rFactor, from what I've heard, isn't really that good. So we got some worries in terms of stuff like that. And Osnoganoski made a video talking about a lot of these different things too, which was really good and super informative. And it kind of made me feel better of my speculation or worry, because I wasn't insane thinking this. But we've just gotten too many of these screenshots, too many of these teasers. And again, to me personally, I'm only talking about me in this case, but when it comes to like screenshots, they do nothing for me. They do like 1% of joy, because that doesn't tell you anything about the game. You can doctor and pretty up a lot of screenshots. Is it possible the game can look that good in the screenshots? Sure, but to me, that's not going to win me over. That's not going to make me go crazy with that stuff. Even with them saying earlier on that there is going to be a paint booth. Well, it better be. I mean, people have wanted that since NASCAR 15, and that's not going to make the game, that's not going to save the game or elevate the game to a god tier, or not god tier, but a good tier category. It does nothing. So that's not going to wow me. I mean, this is like NASCAR 15 revamped with better graphics and a paint. I don't think it'll be like that, but I'm just saying, like, it didn't save the game then. It doesn't save the game now of what we know up to this point. and it just I don't know. I mean, anytime there's a new screenshot now, like the last two at least, people are kind of dunking them on them or shitting on them for this because they just keep doing it. And if this really is coming out late September, then what on earth are they doing at this point? And also, there was a NASCAR article about a game trailer, like a literal like trailer, like a tractor trailer of stuff where they plan on giving winners of these these competitions like a demo of NASCAR 21, which would sound fine, but this goes all the way from August to November. So now we got confusion because the game's coming out late September. Apparently, why would they be giving out demos all the way till November when the game's already out? So they're gonna give people like an older version of the game that it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. So I don't know what that means. Or the only possible assumption is the game is in fact coming out later in November. I don't know. If it's coming out later November, then that's going to make things probably even worse because they're teasing us for stuff like this. It's so frustrating with all this stuff over the years. This is why whenever these new games come out, I'm always very skeptical, and I'm always just very cautious with all the things that comes out. And this is why, because we have nothing to really go on. We don't have any gameplay. We don't have any other extra whatever like details. And I mean, I'm just looking at the comments on the latest post. It's just everybody's just not too thrilled. Elite Precision, if you're gonna stick to showing screenshots, at least show a screenshot with cars on track. These pictures showing off an empty track doesn't do anything for the majority of the community. Poor marketing. Disco agrees. Radman memes it. Other people are just not happy. Then we got this one, which is pretty good. But yeah, it's just no one's really, I don't know, it's just doing it a bit too much. Somebody thinks that the new game is going to be a photo simulator. We've had nothing but screenshots, static motion shots the whole time. The community is fed up. Confront us with some honest gameplay, or be straight up and admit you're delaying the game's release. The hype and excitement is there. You're not capitalizing on it. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Love how y'all think it's a better idea to give gameplay 6 months before release, and the gameplay's forgotten about. This strategy is keeping people tuned in. Is it? I mean, I saw the post and I kind of forgot about it until Disco Inferno made a video about it. It's for the most part, it's just not working on people anymore like it was. So I don't know. It's a baffling situation, and I don't know. And I mean, I guess for me personally, this is not really anything to do with the game, but it's just like, I have things I want to do. Like I want to meet up with people or somebody in September, but I don't know when the game's going to come out. I have no idea how to plan around something that isn't an official date yet. And if so, like, do I need to get a new Xbox system to play it on the new thing? Like, I don't know. I can't figure anything out with no date. So that's bugging the shit out of me. But that's just the me thing. I don't know. I'm just tired of these the stuff. It just doesn't. I mean, it didn't really do much for me to begin with, and now it's really not doing anything for me to begin with. It just doesn't tell you anything. It's just it's just nothing. In the NASCAR Race Hub a little like documentary about like NASCAR video games, which weirdly omitted NR 2003, which bizarre. But then they feature iRacing, so you can't even use like, oh, they're only talking about video games, not Sims. But then iRacing's there, so like, well, what's going on? That was weird. I don't know, but they showed a flyover, cars going around the track. That was maybe about 8 seconds of footage out of the 20 minutes. I mean, some people thought that you would get something out of that. I mean, I doubt it. I really doubted it. I was thinking like maybe a commercial promoting the trailer. No, only 8 seconds. But yeah, I don't even know what to say at this point. It's just like it's just so nothing right now that like I forgot that we're already 9 days into August with everything. Like I don't know. Well, that's my 2 cents on the whole thing. Let me know what you think. I don't know.